Welcome to Hardware, where we build working systems and cover where tech is headed in Asia. Today we're clawing through Clawdbot, a new entrant into the AI space that has got everyone rushing to buy Mac Minis, because once you host it locally, you can control many things like your smart home. So today we're going to try this out. So I will put a disclaimer out there that Clawdbot is not production ready yet. As you'll see in the demo, I have tried a few times to get it to read an image and tried it with different models, but it doesn't quite work so well. At the end of this video, if you followed along, what you will have is a WhatsApp bot that will communicate with Clawdbot and will be able to run code on your machine. For security reasons, I do not suggest you put a proxy in front and expose this to the web, because you're going to allow everybody to inject commands into your machine. First, let's go to Clawdbot. Let's grab the command. This is going to install Clawdbot on your machine. Then we're going to run that command here. Now for this to work, you're going to need node 22. Please install NVM 22, use NVM use 22 to switch. So one thing you will notice is that if you run Clawdbot channels list, if you already use Claude code on your machine, this is going to not work. So what you need to do is you need to set the auth order. What we're going to do is run this command, so auth order set. If you do not do this, your WhatsApp chat is going to reply with 401s or 403s, and this was the only solution I could find. Now the order override has worked. If you run channels list again, you'll see you get no provider usage available, which is perfect. Alright, so now we're going to start our Clawdbot onboarding. Now it's going to show you a warning. Of course, this can run any command on your machine, so be very careful what you do. We're going to go into Quickstart and, in my case, update values. We're going to select Anthropic and put in an API key. I could not get the others working, so I would suggest you do the same. Then we're going to go to platform.claude and create a key. Copy that key and put that into your terminal. Now, I would suggest you switch from Claude Opus to Claude Sonnet, because I could not get image analysis with Claude Opus to work. So scroll down to the end and select Claude Sonnet 4-5. Then you're going to set up your WhatsApp. It will give you a QR code. You can only link to 4 devices, so if you have run this a few times, please remove the other linked devices first. So this will log in. Put in your phone number, and this will allow you to message yourself, or if you want to allow list somebody else, key in that number. We will configure skills. Select NPM, it does not really matter. Read through the descriptions of each skill and select the ones that you want. Press spacebar to select multiple options. I'm going to select Gemini. This will run with NPM. We're not going to put a Google Places API key because you need a Google Cloud Platform account for that to work. We will not set up 11 labs either. We will skip the hooks, and we will restart our gateway service. You have an option to start Hatch or open the web UI. So we will start with Hatch. This will show you a web interface. So then we go into WhatsApp and try it out. So what we're going to do first to test it is a simple hello message. What's up? All right, we're going to attach an image. Now I have found this very flaky. Yep, so it tells me that this is a humanoid robot with a sleek black body. Whereas we both know that this is a printer. So it does not quite work very well. I would have to experiment with the other models. However, what it can do is it can run code. So let's say I wanted to create a website with a sloth theme. So this will allow you to prototype directly from WhatsApp. Now in my case, it even knows that it has finished and it has hosted it for me. The URL was a bit finicky, but it has hosted it, and it looks a bit silly, but it has run a working Node program in the background with a start over if you dare button. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you found that useful, because I could not find much documentation online on how to get this thing to work or to get it working with WhatsApp. As I mentioned at the start, you do not want to run this in production, so it can work really well if you just want it for execution of code, for your own purposes, or for finding locations, but do not put this into production. If you like this, please subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode.